Hi, Ashley here with HeartHookHome.com, and today we are going to learn how to crochet the crocodile stitch. This is a fun stitch that uses a lot of yarn, but it is so pretty and it is so textured and it's very fun to make. First thing to note is that when we crochet the crocodile stitch, we are making these V stitches. And then we are going back on top of them and crocheting double crochets or half double crochets, depending on which pattern you're following, on top of those V stitches to make them pop out like they do. In addition to that, we are making them offset every row so that one row we have more than the next row. And they're always going to be placed in the center of the row before it. So this can be a little bit intimidating. It doesn't have to be though. This is actually one of my favorite stitches. It's a little bit time consuming, but it is so fun and it's so pretty and it's got such a great texture. So let's get started on learning how to do the crocodile stitch. I have noticed that I do my crocodile stitches a little bit differently than other designers that I have seen. For this purpose, I like to have a double crochet on each end of every single row. This helps to keep the sides much straighter without the indentation of the offset scale that you can sometimes get. For my method, I like to start with a chain of 6 plus 5. So here I have 6, 12, 18, 23. I have 23 chains here. What we're going to do is I'm going to find the fourth chain from my hook. I'm going to place 2 double crochets in the back bar there. So I'm going to rotate it just a little bit and I'm going to place 2 double crochets right in this chain right here. So what I'm going to consider that as, I'm considering this as one V stitch. These 2 double crochets is one V stitch, and I'm going to count this chain as a double crochet. So now what we're going to do to set up the rest of this foundation row, I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to skip 2 chains, and I'm going to place 2 double crochets in the next chain. And I'm going to do this all the way to the end of the chain. Chain 1, skip 2, and place 2 double crochets in the next. So now that I've gotten all of these double crochets crocheted to the end, I should have one more chain left over when I get there. I'm going to place a double crochet right in that last chain. And this is going to be the side of my project. So here I have all of these little V stitches, and I've got 1 double crochet on this side and 1 double crochet on this side. So now we are ready to do our first actual row of crocodile stitches. In order to do that, I'm going to chain 1. Now I'm going to put my first crocodile stitch around this V stitch here. So first, you're always going to be working your V stitches in one direction, and then you're going to crocodile stitch back the opposite direction, kind of like a old-fashioned typewriter, how you're going back and forth. So I'm going to find the second leg of this V, so this one right here, right? Not the double crochet that I placed in the last, but this one right here. I'm going to, after I chained 1, I'm going to double crochet 5 times around this double crochet. So I'm going to kind of turn it like this, and I'm going to double crochet 5 times around this actual double crochet here, the post of it. So we're going to do this 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this gets us to where we are at the bottom of that crocodile scale, right? So now we're going to chain 1, and that creates a more pointy tip at the bottom of your scale. And I'm going to turn it like this, so the opposite direction. And now I'm going to double crochet 5 times up this side of that V stitch, right? So it kind of helps if I pinch it just a little bit so I've only got that post showing. Now I'm going to double crochet 5 times around this post. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we have a lovely crocodile scale. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So now we're going to find the next V stitch. So let's hold it like this, kind of. Let's get positioned. Okay, so now I've got my crocodile stitch around the very final V that we made, right? Next thing I'm going to do, we are always going to skip one V-stitch or not crocodile stitch in it. So I'm going to slip stitch to this one, crocodile stitch in this one, slip stitch in this one, crocodile stitch in this one, slip stitch in this one, crocodile stitch in this one. Okay, so we started with a crocodile, we're going to end with a crocodile. You should always, you will always do that. If you started with one, you're going to end with one. Okay, so I'm going to find the next V-stitch that I have. I'm going to insert my hook in the center of that V-stitch, and I'm just going to slip stitch to it, just like this. It's a little bit cumbersome when you first start, but it helps to keep those scales together and flat. So now that I've gone a slip stitch in this V-stitch, my goodness, I'm going to do my next crocodile stitch around this one. So that means that I'm going to do 5 double crochets around this. I'm going to chain one down here, and I'm going to make 5 double crochets coming up this side. So it helps if you turn it like this. I'm going to take this yarn here. I'm going to go around this side of the V-stitch right here, and I'm going to do 5 double crochets. Now that I've done those 5 double crochets, I'm going to chain one and turn so I'm looking at the opposite side, right? And now I'm going to do my 5 double crochets up this leg of the V-stitch. Now that I've done those 5, let me pull my yarn here. Now that I've done those 5, we have 2 crocodile scales. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. So now we're going to find the next V-stitch, which is this one right here, right? So we finished this crocodile. This is our next V. I'm going to go into this one, just like this, and I'm going to slip stitch, just to keep everything nice and in order. I'm going to pull it a little bit. Now we're going to find the next V-stitch, which is this one right here, and I'm going to do 5 double crochets, or yes, 5 double crochets down here, chain one, and 5 double crochets up here. And that is what you're going to be doing the entire time you're making these crocodile scales. Now that we've got those 5, chain one, kind of rotate it the opposite way, and we're going to 5 double crochet up this half of it. Now I'm going to find the next V, which is this one right here, and I'm going to slip stitch in the center of it. Now I've got one more crocodile stitch left, right? I've got one more V, so I'm going to do a crocodile stitch around this one, and then I'm going to slip stitch to the top of this chain right here. Rotate it, kind of pinch it a little bit. Just helps to really get those scales made without having to finagle too much. There's 5, chain one, rotate it, going up this side right here, 5 up this one. Now I'm going to slip stitch to the top of this chain right here. And that is my first row of crocodile stitches, crocodile scales. They look a little holy. I have noticed that the farther you go, these kind of tend to tighten up just a little bit. So we are ready to set up, now that we're back over here, we're ready to set up our next row of V-stitches so that we can then make crocodile stitches around those. So what we're going to do next, we are going to chain 3. We're going to count that as a double crochet. What we're going to do now is we're going to place 2 double crochets in the center of each scale and 2 double crochets in the V-stitches between each scale. Okay, it's easier than it sounds. 2 double crochets right in the center of that that first scale. 1 and 2. Okay, chain 1, 2 double crochet in between each scale right here in this V-stitch. 1 and 2. Chain 1, 2 double crochets in the center of that next scale. Chain 1, 2 double crochets in between those scales right here. You're going through the whole V-stitch there. Chain 1 in the center of that scale. Chain 1 in between these scales right here. Chain 1, 2 in the center, and now on this last one I'm not going to chain another one, but I am going to find the top of this right here, and I'm just going to place a double crochet just in the top of that last stitch there. And honestly, as long as you get it in part of it, it does not matter. This is only really for the border when you go to add a border here, okay? That's what these bracketing outside double crochets are. So now, since we always offset our scales, this row we're going to have, this is a slip stitch, we're going to place a scale in the middle of these two, and then we're going to slip stitch here, we're going to place a scale in the middle of these two here. So we're always placing our scales offset each scale row, right? So in order to get over here to make our first crocodile stitch so that it's offset, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, and this is where I differ from other crochet bloggers that I know, just FYI. What we're going to do is I'm going to slip stitch in this one, and I'm going to slip stitch in this one. So I'm slip stitching in each of those double crochets that I just made. Now I'm ready to place my first crocodile stitch around this one here. So I'm going to turn it like this, and I'm going to place 5 double crochets around this guy right here. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I'm going to chain 1 and rotate, and I'm going to make 5 double crochets going up this side over here. Now that I've got those 5, there's my scale that is right in the center of those last 2, right? So now I'm going to find the next V-stitch, which is this one right here, and I'm going to slip stitch in the center of that V, and that just keeps all of my scales nice and flat and together. So now I'm ready to make another crocodile scale around this one right here, which will end up directly in the center of these 2 scales from the previous scale row. So I'm going to 5 double crochet around this leg of that V-stitch. Chain 1, rotate your work, and 5 double crochet up this side right here. Find the next V-stitch. We're going to place a slip stitch in the center of that V, just like that. And we're going to crocodile stitch around this guy right here. Turn and pinch, right? Makes it a lot easier. Or rotate, I suppose. Chain 1, pull my yarn, and 5 double crochet up this side. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the center of that last V right here. Just like that. And now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 that we did to start this row. Perfect. So that is our second row of crocodile scales. So now we are going to make another set. So if you look here, our first row here had 1, 2, 3, 4. Our second row, since it was offset, has 1, 2, 3. So this next row is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we're going to have 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, all the way. So in order to do that, we are going to set up our next row of V stitches. I'm going to chain 3, and I'm going to count this as a double crochet. I'm going to place 2 double crochets in the center of the next V stitch. So if you look, you would think, oh, it's this one, but it's actually this one. So we're going to place 2 double crochets around this one because that's the one that we're going to use to make the next crocodile stitch so that we have one at the edge here, right? So I'm going to place 2 double crochets in the center of this V stitch. And when I do that, I'm going straight through the middle of both double crochets. 1 and 2. Chain 1, place 2 double crochets in the center of that next scale. Chain 1, 2 double crochets in the center of that next V stitch. Chain 1, 2 in this one right here. Chain 1, 2 in the center of that V. Chain 1, 2 in the center of that scale. Two in the center of this V. Remember, since we're going to start with the scale, we need to make sure that we have that there as well. So 2 there. And then now that I'm at the end, I'm going to place 1 double crochet right in the top of that last row. And this is to keep my sides even and straight. And now I am ready to place another row of crocodile stitches around the V's that I just made. So I'm going to place 1 here, and then I'm going to slip stitch here. I'm going to place a crocodile scale here, and I'm going to slip stitch here. So I'm always placing the scales in between the previous rows. So I'm going to go ahead and make my crocodile scales all the way to the end and slip stitch there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to place 5 double crochets around this guy right here. And so these 4 rows that we're doing, where you do the V-stitch row and then you crocodile on top of that, and then you do a different, or basically the same V-stitched row, and you crocodile on top of that, you're just repeating those 4 steps over and over and over again. So now that I've made it all the way back, I have slip stitched to the top of that double crochet, or that chain that I'm calling a double crochet, and I am ready to set up my next row of scales by crocheting my V stitches in between and in the center of each of these scales. That's all there is to the crocodile stitch. I hope you enjoyed crocheting this with me today, and I hope that you'll use it in a project soon, and I look forward to crocheting with you again. Thanks for watching.